Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Amy and I'm a mother of 10 children and I do lots of cooking and baking and house things and some DIY, which I'm going to be doing today. So I hope you enjoy this channel. Okay, for the rest of you guys have been here, so I'm cutting out my intro and I'm going to see how that works if you like that better. I know some have said it's a little long, which I understand, and I guess if you watch, I know there's channels that I watch that have longer intros. I'm like, okay, I've already seen that a bunch of times. It's good for those that haven't watched it, but I'll save that for they can go over and see my premiere over on my channel main page. So we'll try along to see if you like it. So here I am in my pantry today. Today is redo pantry day. So I know you guys have given me, like, when we do our once a month shopping, and it's huge. You've seen it huge. We have a lot of people to feed, and I'm trying to shove in this pantry, and it just is like shoved anywhere I can fit it. And I watch other people, and they have it all nice little containers and nice and neat, and I'm like, I could never do that. And I'm like, it kind of seems redundant to take it out of a container, put it in another container, but I'm like, you know what? I bet you I can do that with a little bit of organization. Now, the ideal thing would be to have my husband build me wood shelves, which he's a wood maker and sign maker, and they can gladly do that, but it's all about the time, and sometimes you just don't have time to do that right now. And so in my head, I'd rather have him do other projects around the house besides the pantry, because this is not like my main thing to get done. So in the meantime, I'm like, what can I do that's very inexpensive but still adds a lot of space to my pantry? So I am installing this on the wall over here. I've got a card over here that I just bought off Amazon. I want to say this was maybe like $30. I'll link the price, the things in the description below what I bought. Just you know, this is closetmaid. This is just a cheaper metal shelf, but it holds a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna try to organize. I got all my containers, and I'm gonna try to organize this and try to get it all situated for how I'm trying to get this pantry a little bit. You guys have seen it before where it's just kind of thrown everywhere. I don't know if I actually did a video before, which sounds really bad, but you guys have seen mine. You go to any old video that I have and I show you my pantry and how it's stuffed full of things. So now we're going to try to make it into something a little bit more manageable. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to get this thing done. So I got these in the wall. I'm not a good builder. That's not my gifting in life at all. That's why my husband does the straight line things. But this, I'm like, I can stick this in the wall. So I did it. Thank goodness I did put the anchor in the top like it said, and the other side I hit a stud. I'm like, thank you Jesus, because I do not like doing that. So then I just started like screwing this in the wall, and I'm like, that is not gonna hold. As soon as I put a bunch of cans or things on this, it is gonna fall off and break. So I took them all off, which I don't like to do, and put the anchors in. So this is nice and solid. Nice solid. It moves right here. What happened is at the bottom, it comes right down to my molding. When I measured it on the website, like when it told me, I measured from the ceiling right down to my floor. I'm like, oh yeah, I have plenty of room. Well, it's about an inch. It comes over the molding, so it comes down, it comes out a little bit. That's okay, we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna put all these little shelves on here and get this up, and this will probably be like some canned or some smaller containers. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna stick in here, but that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna get this all done. My kitchen has got food everywhere. I've got food up here. I'm gonna try some sort of organization to see if I can make some kind of organization out of this chaos. So you can watch and see. This cupboard over here reminds me of like the cupboard that is the worst to get into. So I'm gonna do some arranging in the kitchen here. So I took everything out of there, found all these snacks right here. See all this? So many snacks that we had no idea had. So my goal is to get these in the pantry. The delivery guy should be delivering all my stuff today. So I'm gonna try to clean this up. That cupboard, like the top shelf, I moved it up. That stuff on top is like stuff I don't like use. It's got like extra pressure cooker accessories. It's got my applesauce machine maker. It's got my cookie cutout things we don't use. So I just slid it up to the very top, so now I got room. It's one of those dead space cupboards. So I'm thinking, Jaden said put plastic cover up there. There you go. So I'm thinking my glass jars are up here. That's something else hard to put up. So I'm thinking put my glass jars in there and my Tupperware, if it all fits. So I'm gonna do that, and then that way it frees up my cupboard down here, because on the bottom here I have Tupperware and like serving dishes, and I'm kind of overflowing on serving dishes. I need to move some out. So thinking that'll be good. And then the bottom, because I need to get my mixer out of there. My mixer and my ice cream maker, I'm trying to shove in that little cupboard. When I get them out, it's always like, ugh, pain in the butt. So thinking to put those down in my Tupperware cupboard so it's a lot easier to get it out. It's all about ease of movement. You might move your kitchen around 10,000 times until you find what works. But now that I have more things, I just need to do some arranging. So I'm gonna keep emptying and see what else we can do. To my cupboard. So, okay, so this has the miscellaneous stuff here, the glass here, which I have room to more. Now this, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I'm waiting for some shoebox containers. I might put my lids in there because this is just all the lids. And I feel like that's just a lot in there. But all the containers in there, as long as I keep the round ones in there, because pretty much just use it for freezer stuff. So this, I might move this to the side. That's probably what I'll do. And then I have bigger containers. I'll have to put those in another cupboard, of course. So I'm gonna do some more figuring. We're gonna do some more arranging. Okay, Jade and I are doing some figuring. So we are putting up here the water, the extra water. We're gonna put it up there because we don't go to that. Don't worry, don't fight. So we don't usually use that kind of stuff up there. So she is gonna put the water bottles, and then I'm putting the water bottles up there. I have an extra bottle for like kombucha. Let me show you a closer view. That can go up there. Put it.
Give me a second.
Oh, she's gonna do some arranging. So basically we're gonna put the waters up there and then all the bottles, because the ones that we don't really use and the ones that we do use, kind of put them up front.
Yeah.
So, because those
stainless steel.
Yeah, like some of the stainless steel we use, but the other ones we don't. So it'll be good. Okay, Jaden did really good. The cupboard sits open just a smidgen, so she's like, this is gonna bother me. You're gonna stare at that cupboard for the rest of your life, Jaden. Basically, I just need to put that water bottle somewhere else. So maybe I'll just find me another spot, Jaden.
What?
Jaden's like, really? Sorry, Jaden, we'll find. So down here, this is good because behind here is my, you can't see, but my like lemonade glass containers. I got those for Ashlyn's wedding, so we probably won't use a whole lot, but we will use them occasionally. So those are back there. Then I can pull up my mixer easily, my ice cream maker, and then this is the bigger Tupperware, so this will work. I've got a couple more I can stick on top here. So this is gonna be good. So now we'll work on this cupboard right here. You see how there's lots of stuff. Basically, like all my glass is good on the bottom, but like this is too big and I already have stuff to stick over here. Let me do some more figuring. More figuring, Jaden.
Yeah.
Okay, so the key is to make more space. So that's what I'm doing. So in here, I have my mixing bowls on top. And then over here I have my husband likes those for popcorn. So we use those for popcorn, and then that's popcorn popper. Measuring cups right here. On the bottom I put these big giant pans because this is what I use for baking. And then over here will be my glass ones, but they're all filled. So that will work there, and I have one glass bowl with a lid. So that's gonna work there, I think. And then over here I took out, I have room, I can actually move maybe something on the bottom and put on top, we will see. But that gives me a little bit more room. I took some things out of there and put it over. Let's see, hold on. This is my pan cupboard. Basically this is empty now, so now I just have all this, which is really good. So I might even put a pot in there, we'll see. Over here, what I did in here, this is the stuff that I don't use like all the time. On top, like we use this thing when we have nachos and we have guests. We use that. Those little ramekin bowls, I bought those thinking the kids were gonna make egg things in the microwave because they liked them once upon a time. They don't, so I have those, but we do use them to fill up for things once in a great while. So I will hold on to them. If we don't touch them, they will end up going to the Goodwill pile. And then I have my cake server I use once in a while, this thing and one of my whole entire life. And over here is platters and Christmas things, stuff that I don't use all the time. And then down here I'm like, this is all stuff in that corner cupboard that I don't even use unless I do like freezer meals. So this is for freezer meal, pizzas, bread pans. And I have my, can you go in there? And there's like all my muffin tins. So these are just stuff I don't use all the time. So I still have a whole empty space right here. So I'm like, yay. So I'm getting, this will be good. So So we're just gonna keep moving things around. That's what you do, and wiping everything out and getting it clean, and then I'll be able to, I'd love for all my food to stay in the pantry. I just have to organize it better. So, but I feel like I can take some of that stuff out of there, like all my paper products, because like foil and plastic and paper plates, we have a lot of that, and I can just put that in another cupboard. So that's, I'm just looking around. I gotta maybe see if I can do that. So, okay, we're gonna keep working. So, hello, this cupboard, so like this stuff I don't need to get to, it's just extra. So like I have another foil. When I use this one, I can take this out. That's parchment paper we use at Christmas. The cups I make popsicles with, but if I know they're there. Spoons and forks, if we ever need them, they're here. There's some back there. Craft sticks I need 4 on popsicles, and behind it is more wax paper, which I have a lot of. So I feel like that can go there. I'm hoping. Okay, delivery guy, I hear him. My stuff's here. Okay, so my delivery guy came and he brought me my shelving unit. So I took everything out of the pantry. I'm gonna put this together. This I'm gonna put where it was a shoe rack that I had over there, and it's real flimsy. So I feel like this, said it holds some weight. I'm sure it's not super stable. I hope it is. I'm gonna put this together now and then put that back in the pantry. For a second. Okay, so I went to put it all together and I'm missing 2 screws. I'm like, so thank goodness for a husband and son that have a business with lots of bolts. So I went down and found an extra bolt, put it on there, and then I grabbed a bunch of different sizes. And so the one that doesn't have anything on it, like this doesn't hold anything, I just put the bolt that doesn't hold very well. So this is it. I think this was like, I'm gonna say like $30 on Amazon, super cheap, but hopefully it'll be just enough extra space for in the pantry. Okay, so that actually fits really good right there. Perfect. So now I can put some stuff on here. I'm waiting for my other containers to come. Maybe I'll stick cereal on here. Maybe I'll make this the cereal cart. I don't know. I'd like to get all my stuff before I start stacking, so I guess we're gonna see. Okay, we'll just wait and see. Okay, so I got it in here. I'm waiting for my containers to come because I know I got stuff to stick in here. So I might do this as my baking thing. This isn't gonna stay here, it's just here for now. I do have a thing of flour. That's a big giant one. I still have another one. So I'm gonna put that there and I will get all this organized as soon as I did, but I put all my cereals up here. So that was the rest of the cereal so far. Got my Maverick coffee there. Hidden fruity cereal behind it. The donut cereal and Fruit Pebbles. So then all they see is this one. So this will work. I figured maybe I'll just focus on filling that in with cereal. If I kind of know how many boxes we go through, because we don't usually do cereal. But if I kind of go, okay, this is going to be my cereals, because the problem is when I buy it, it's like, oh, it's like $1.50 or whatever. So I'm like, I'll just get a bunch. There's just no room for it all because you just stack it. So now I know 4, 8, 12, You can fit like 16, probably 20 boxes of cereal right there. So that'll work. Okay, so I'm gonna just do that much right now. And then I'm waiting for my mail person to come to bring my other stuff because the rest of it is containers to put stuff in. So I probably will wait till she shows up. So I'm thinking the shoe rack out here. This is real flimsy, but I'm kind of in need of something for all of our beach stuff. It's like it's just kind of thrown in that closet right now. So I'm gonna see if that'll work right now. Okay, so I know this is about pantry organizing, but I'll show you what I did in this closet, because this one is the one that like, it's like the random miscellaneous stuff. Like there's all the toilet paper. We stuff so much toilet paper. I love it. That's Christmas stuff. This is extras, and I will get more as we fill up. So I'm not worried about that having it. And then these are towels. So I just put this in here. So this works. The bottom one has all of our mats. Then the what are those things called, lunch boxes, and then just kind of sitting the bucket back here with the goggles. These are our bags, and this is that. I mean, this is gonna work for now. Shelves. When you don't got stuff, you just gotta kind of do what you gotta do. So this works. Okay, so these were actually pet food containers because I bought the largest that I could find were these. This would fit like one 5-pound bag of flour. That is not gonna work for our family. So I was reading the reviews, someone said these are pet food containers, but they have the little foamy piece. So, oops, that just fell off. But like, I feel like that's gonna be a good seal because even my buckets don't seal with a foam container, they snap on. So I feel like this is gonna work. That just cracked out. So these, I got these. This is my flour, sugar, and oatmeal. So those are always what we have a lot of. So I'll retire my big giant white buckets and use these. Okay, we're gonna keep filling. Okay, so you saw how many sprinkles I have? I'm gonna have to move those. The next time I go to the discount store and see sprinkles, say, Amy, no more sprinkles. So we have plenty and plenty of sprinkles. They were like 50 cents each, so they'll be fun for Christmas because we do a big cookie decorating with our homeschool group, and then we take them to our tree lighting ceremony. So I'm sure we'll do some with the kids at church. So we have plenty of sprinkles. So those are gonna go in here. I got a bunch of shoebox containers for things to store them in so I can put lids in them, like for my pastas and stuff, something a little different. So that'll work. So the bad thing is those bars are in the way. So like that and that. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna set this all up and then I'll move it 10 times to see what I like. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, so this is all my baking cabinet here. So I've got this stuff back here I don't really use all the time, like cornstarch. I have a whole thing used in my refrigerator. Carob syrup I use at Christmas for caramel corn, and there's cinnamon sticks back there. This has got all our chocolate and Lauren's chocolate chips hidden, and my M&Ms back there so nobody eats them. This will just have chocolate chips in it probably, more than likely, when this is just for popcorn this month. All our sprinkles. These are all of our seeds and sesame seeds and chia seeds and wheat germ. This I'm just gonna keep that in a bag because it's just gonna be used for a recipe. There are extra frostings. Here's some peanut butter powder. Behind there is cornmeal because we probably won't use that much. I put my extra coconut oil back there. These I don't usually have, but I have these for baking. Nuts, powdered milk, cocoa powder, nuts. I just poured the remainder of I had a tiny little bit of pecans, tiny little bit of peanuts. I just threw them in the same container. This is like cocoa wheats and cream of wheat. Won't have it all the time. It was a special, so I'm not going to put it in a container, and I eat this up quick. Here's our oatmeal and brown sugar, powdered sugar, flour, and this. So the baking area I feel like is done, and then I put this on this rack, so that way it's easier to grab. So I put my baking soda, baking powder, cream of tartar we use once in a while. This I put over here because my husband always says, where's the salt at? I don't know if they use it for their hands or what they use it, but it's here so you can see it. There's all my flavorings, so that's all gonna go on that one. Okay, so baking is done. I'm trying to focus on like areas and then I'll get it done. So next, I'm gonna go for dried beans. So I'm gonna do those next. Did you just see me put pasta in a shoebox? Absolutely, look at. These are all like single boxes, so I didn't want to put those in containers because there's only one box. So 2 of those, then I've got my rice, I've got my special seasoning, there's a little bit in there. So that was that Hidden Valley Ranch. And then my dried beans, these are gonna be red beans and black beans. I just don't have any. So this is actually working good. For those of you that say, I can't put pasta in a shoebox, maybe you can't for long-term storage. Now this food will get eaten up within the next couple months. What happens around here is my pasta, like that fettuccine bag I put in, it was open and I just kind of pinch it over a little bit with the clothespin, but there's air that gets to the pasta all the time. My boxes, like these aren't sealed completely shut. There's like holes in the side. Pasta falls out of the box. So how much do you actually need your pasta to be sealed? I don't know. I tried looking up online, couldn't find anything. I understand long-term storage, yes, because they do dry out and all that, but I'll buy stuff that's sitting in boxes and it's a little bit expired. So I know it sits on the shelf for a long time. So I'm sure it can sit in my pantry for a few months. Thinking so. I'll let you know if our pasta is disgusting, but I feel like it's good. And those are cheap. These are only $2 a container. So I did this. I didn't do the elbow macaroni because there's a lot in there and I don't know how much we'll eat up right away, but the pastas, it works really good. So, and you can keep it in the container if you want. So this is great. Look at all my pastas, beans and rice right here. I am like, look at it, like I don't even have that. I am doing great. And there's extra rice up there. So this is good. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. This is an issue too because these are always nice and neat, but I lose all this cupboard space and these are shoved, you can't see anything. So I'm gonna take those and put those in the pantry. Okay, I've got this good. I got my popcorn and my dressings, baking, the stuff I usually use, stuff I don't use as much there, and then I put my bags up here. Let me come up here. Bags are a stress for me. So these are the sandwich bags because the kids get those. So I put those lower. They might fall at the end here. I might put some on a piece of cardboard or something there. It's okay. And this is snack bags for them to grab. They always grab my big giant bags, so I put those up higher. These are the quart bags I don't always use. This, I only have one more gallon bag. So this is just, this is a basket. You can see it's just a basket. I put it on the wall stud so I can take this off because when I'm doing my freezer meals, I usually do a lot of the big bags. So this will work. I'm very happy. I can't believe my cupboard is empty now. Way better. whatever it was, $35 well spent. I have another empty cupboard. I actually have 2 empty cupboards. There's a balloon in there, but 2 empty cupboards right now. I am so excited. Okay, coming along. I got this is kind of a random, this is what I had my bags in. So I put all my tortillas in here. This will work, so I doesn't throw this away, but I can put all my tortillas in here because we always have a lot. There's the hard shell ones. This was a bunch of dried fruit, mixed fruit and nuts that I had. So I just put it all together and that will be my focus to eat that for me. I put their little Kool-Aid in Lauren's little plastic container. Hopefully she won't miss it. I just couldn't find her lid. So this has just got some extra bars. I don't know what I'll put in there. These are just extra pepperoni, meat, hard salami, and tea. Yes, random, but just small random things. So I feel like this is gonna work. My bigger containers up there, we're almost there. It's got chips and then cereal. Cereal I put in this basket because there's no sense putting together because we will go through a bag in like 1 or 2 days. This can be gone. So I'm gonna put all the ones that are open. If this is overflowing, they can't get a new box. Like it's overflowing, so they can't get a box. I'll probably put it here, maybe against the wall. We'll see when I'm done. Cut stuff on the floor. But this will be just for them to grab and have breakfast with. Okay, keep moving. I put these up here. These were like $3. They're little hanging baskets. This is a little smush because it's right next to the bar, but I'm gonna make it work. That works. They're all right there. As long as I can see them and see what's behind them, I'm good with that. So that's awesome. Those are in. Cool. Okay, so this is now just my can cupboard. I put everything in here. I use these for church. Had to show different things on their gossip. So this is all. The kids can come over here and get their peanut butter and jelly because it was in the other cupboard and they keep climbing up on my cupboard. So this will be good for now. And this is now my designated coffee cupboard. So this will be my coffee, the kids' vitamins, and coffee cups. So this will work out for good for me, I'm thinking. And then this cupboard gave me space because I can slide this over. We got more room for cups. Those are just the glass bowls to go with the microwave. I don't know what else I'll put up there. Maybe extra plates. I'm just not sure. Maybe extra paper plates. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, actually I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so these I put in here so the kids can get them because we don't usually use plates, not all the time in the summer. So I've got a lot of extra. I put those there. I won't always have those. These are just extra stuff up here. So then this is where the extra stuff that I don't ever really use is gonna go in there, all the forks and spoons, things like that. So I have room down here for pans now. I'm sure I'll figure out what to put in it, but for now it is empty. Plastic cupboard and jar cupboard and extra cupboard. This will be Lauren's designated cupboard. She always buys stuff for her and puts her name on it, so I feel like I'll give her a cupboard and she'll probably be so happy. This cupboard is pretty good and empty too. I have all this space. So in my husband's closet is like my food dehydrator. I might bring that back out here and stick it in here, so because I have a big empty space now. Pans are in here, so that's good. This will be my mixer in this, and then this will be our plastic. And this is pantry. Maxines, I'll probably put, I don't know if I'll just leave them there. All of our stuff here, our bags. I put this little shelf thing, this was an extra bar. I put that on there, so this kind of rests on it now, so I don't know if that'll help or not. Extra stuff up there. It may all change as I shop, but for now this works. This back there, those are all the Doritos because we're gonna be having those walking tacos. That's kind of like a thrown corner. That stuff I'm gonna eat. Here's all of our stuff. All that there. All this down here. I put this cereal in this container. I need to get another basket because I put all my potatoes in there. I'll probably get another wire basket for potatoes just so I can see them better and dump them out of the bag. So I'll probably look for a bigger square one of that and then put the cereal back in here or get 2 of these. We'll see what I can find. Vinegar I use a lot, so I left there. And my jars right there, or my cans. This can change, it's just something light on there. These are great. Okay, so this cupboard is just stuff extra I don't necessarily need, so like I can get to everything. This has got mommy's. So in here I have my roaster was in Greg's closet. It's got my secret water bottles in there. Kids don't watch this. And then I was able to put my big pot right here so I can get that out when I do my once a month cooking. Stuff we don't really touch, it's there. I might throw away those ramekins or give them away if we don't use those within the next year. We will see. Just extra stuff. Stuff I do not need all the time. And then this cupboard, I just put my dehydrator and my glass plates here. My nicer ones here. May have more added if we get more. I don't have very many glass. And then this will be like our plastic cupboard, the bigger stuff. I just have a couple we're using right now. And our appliances, so that works.
You want to show this one?
I think that one's done. This one's just got our mixing bowls, the measuring cups, the bowls that we get to over there, and then I put the popcorn thing in the corner cupboard there. And this are our glass things. That will come over here, and then we'll put the other glass pans in here. So we will try to see if it works. Yep, okay. Change the drawers around a little bit. This is stuff we don't always use over here. This organized a little bit better. Kind of hard. I want to get rid of these, but I'm like, the kids like, we like them. So I put some scissors in here. This, when we organize a little bit, put a pair of scissors in there. And put our spoons and stuff in here. So we'll see how this goes. A little different. At least everything's right here. Organize my junk drawer, which you should never have a junk drawer, just a drawer. So I actually have this. The rest is all like washcloths. Okay, so this just freed up a whole lot of space in my kitchen. So I take back what I said in the beginning when I said, is it really worth packaging, taking out of packages and putting in other packages? Yes, it is. I was kind of thinking it was redundant and foolish, but I realized, okay, this is a good thing to do. So I figured for the little bit of money I spent, I'm like, you know what? It's like giving me so much more space, because before it was like, oh my goodness, I have no space for anything. So now I actually have a whole entire cupboard empty, which is awesome. So it just means I can go shopping, right, for food. No, we're on food pantry challenge this next couple weeks here, so this is good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just gonna go clean up now because there's a lot of dishes everywhere and there's a lot of stuff that I have not done, but at least everything is put away. So I hope you enjoyed my pantry redo, a little bit of organizing of my cupboards. It's like I said, it may not be picture perfect, but it is definitely way more organized than before. So you guys have a fantastic day and we will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.